Donut Kingdom, you guys are our home team. What do you wish to ban?
EV's XM?
Hold on.
You're banning Eevee's XM? Damn.
It happens. It
Banning
happens.
Yeah, I'm banning
we're
EV's
banning,
XM.
we're banning churches.
It'd be funny if I just had like an Eevee's XM graphic at ban 1.
What the hell?
It's like, okay.
It's like-
He's been waiting for this day.
Apple's gone, isn't it?
I
Apple
saw
ban
this
EVs,
coming.
please.
Do not ban me. Alright.
Alright, Stuff But Tough, what are we banning?
We're gonna ban Courtyard.
Type shit. Alright, Donut, what are we picking first?
Ooh. We will be picking classic.
I knew it. I had it hovered. I was ready.
Yay, classic!
Stuff But Tough, what are we picking?
I'm gonna pick Spaceship.
Spaceship, okay.
EVs, you're going up. EVs, you're actually going up.
No, bro. Alright.
What if I go up? Gulp.
Alright,
Great.
What if I go up?
Just go quiet.
Alright.
He's actually getting 10 hearted every round if he goes up. Hell no.
We will be banning graffiti.
Cool beans.
Oh.
Stuff But Tough, what's your next ban?
Prison.
Prison, cool. So our decider is Villa. Classic Spaceship Villa. What are our lineups today, Donut Kingdom? Even though you're already in the lobby, what is your lineup?
We
Okay.
got me,
EVs, I got it.
Piglin Brute Brunted.
No. EVs is the
Grey
Hoglin.
1000, and Taffel.
Put Grown on there because he's the king.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Everyone bow down to Grown.
Alright, Stuff But Tough. What is our roster?
okay.
What is your roster today?
What is
Okay.
our stuff?
What is our?
What is-
What are we? Who are we playing with today, Heather?
Okay, so we have me, Heather has a heart, Redior, Gamer Ethan 23, and we are calling up Kyoku.
Speedball
Let's
Kyoku, he's so
go.
tough. He's so tough. Speedball
Let's
Kyoku.
go. I saw that in the AG Discord. W
Yay.
Kyoku. I got spoilers.
I'll also just put Karnak on the roster. 'Cause why
Might as
not?
well.
This
Okay,
is true.
wait. Is anyone from... Alright, Eevees.
Huh?
What's your team color today? Are you guys orange or pink?
Well, what do you want, Brunted?
Orange.
Boring.
Orange it is?
You are orange.
This is true. This is certainly true.
Assuming you guys are gonna be like Aqua.
Aqua.
Except the plobby invite Heather.
Me
You are not
win.
nonchalant.
Oh wait,
You are not nonchalant.
I didn't get the ping thingy for
Lock
some
in.
reason.
I also just am not in a party at the moment.
Has Redior played in the A-League yet? I haven't seen him.
He played once against Divine Rising
Okay.
because
And
unfortunately
he
you keep
dropped like
scheduling.
20 kills.
Let's go.
Because he's the king.
This is true.
Yes.
Promise.
Let's go. Hey, at least his IGN has aura, so you know he's got that going for him.
He's tough, bro.
Yeah.
He's tough.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, gang. That'll do it for your-
classic first, right?
Classic Spaceship Villa.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Alright, that'll do
I'm
it.
gonna go back to VCing with Fat Boy Grudge.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
Alright, gang. Who is ready this-
I'm not.
for this
Still not.
thriller? I bit my lip last night, so it's gonna be hard kind of talking a lot and really fast. But that's okay. That is perfectly fine.
There's no way that worked.
Oh, slash Plobby ready. Are we locked in?
Boy, I sure hope I'm on spectator.
Stuff a Tough Masterclass incoming. True. You don't have a person with mod. Ooh.
Yep, that
Ooh.
checks.
Be like that. Classic time. Listen, as
I like
a
classic.
as
Classic
a
is fun.
certified Stuff But Tough fan, go Stuff But Tough. That's right, I'm certified. I've got it hanging up on my wall. It says Stuff But Tough fan, Dig TV.
That's cool. That's nice.
Hey, we're on Classic too, which means we get Dig TV Ground View. Oh my god. Do we love Dig TV Ground View? Yes, we do.
Well, For Donut Kingdom, we got Gray, Brunted, Kanjin, and EVs for their first map. And then over on the Stuff But Tough side, we have Heather Has a Heart, Readier,
No one's got
Kilku.
the mod.
Mortis. Oh, okay.
It's alright. It could be worse. We are off to round number 1.
Free shot off.
Why is Stuff But Tough not glowing? Alright, I guess my glowing is bugged. That's alright though.
Game is also just not on the panel. That's
Yeah,
nice.
a very patient game among these two teams. 2-2 splits and 1-2-1 split for Donut Kingdom. A shot gonna land onto Kilku over here on the right side. Donut
pushing
Kingdom
up
looking to
just a
push
little
this left
bit.
side. He's gonna push Heather back.
Okay.
Brunted looking to move up, gonna shoot Gamer Ethan while keeping his
Just
space.
slow their play. We might have to see a fill push.
Ready are on half with gap. Heather on half, no gap.
Donut,
Kilku,
look,
12 hearts.
pushing very hard. They have mid control here.
Ready. Gamer Ethan is left alone in a 1v2, and Stuff But Tough does not take the 3v2
Mid is
to try and get an
completely
advantage.
open. Mid is completely open.
Mid is open, but Donut Kingdom have to deal with Kilku.
Gonna get it.
Kilku gets 1 and trades 1 for 1, but
Literally 2 seconds later, any of that happened, could have been a Stuff But Tough win.
this is true. This is so true.
Donut Kingdom had mid control and then did nothing with it
I mean,
to get kills.
if they were leaving Gamer Ethan to 1v2 on this side, they needed to push this 3v2 over here
Yes.
and take their numbers advantage.
Again, they had 2 people on both sides holding that mid control from Donut Kingdom. All they had to do was run up the middle and start placing blocks and potentially holding them off to get a fill.
True.
They weren't pushing, they were leaving mid open.
Gamer Ethan grabs the blocks and goes onto the left side. And Fortress is up. Let's go. W
Ready, you're
Fortress.
playing the aggressive this time.
Yeah,
gets
Ready, you're
hit
playing
twice.
extremely aggressive. Cleanses the Poison Orb. Does get hit. I don't believe Red has a gap, so...
Against a team I'd consider to be one of the most aggressive teams in the league, Donut Kingdom.
Donut Kingdom pushing up over here. 3 people onto Stuff But Tough's 2. Heather has a heart. Caught. Is going to manage to escape. Ready, you're going to get shot
Ready, you're
in
getting
the back by Taffel.
Donut's gonna
And
start
Gray
pushing.
pushes up. Kilku tries to clean, but it's not going to be enough. Gets 1. But Stuff But
Hey.
Tough
You get Gray.
falls.
Kilku gets the kill.
Kilku's locked in.
A team I definitely consider to be the most aggressive is Donut Kingdom, if not the most aggressive team in the league. The moment they have a number advantage, they're pushing. Even if they don't, they're putting the other team into one spot on the map so they have full control over that.
This is true.
It works. You get a lot of deaths out of it from your team. So rest in peace, you're a full KD, but you do get some of the most kills in the league. You do get a lot of wins because the other team is in a small spot and they only have limited options while you have full map control.
Alright, and you guys
So-
know what time it is. I make those circles, and we land on Stuff But Tough to have a ground view of their point of view. As they send 3 people on this right side, Gamer Ethan and Heather turn onto the left to do a 2v2. 2-2 split.
Fronted, pushed up.
Gamer Ethan begins a little fortress over here, but Donut Kingdom is going to
Right
push
side's
this
very
right here.
open. Eevee's
Flushing
pushes-
Gamer Ethan out. He has to levy. There is response, but Kilku is taken out behind me by Gray 1000 across the map. Gamer Ethan looking for a kill,
Eevee's
misses it. But
taken
Heather
down by
snipes
Heather.
the kill. It's a 1v3 over here for Gray 1000. It is going to be taken out by Gamer
now it's
Ethan.
a
It is now a
1v2.
1v2 for Readier on 2 hearts. Taffel pushing up. They're all pushing up. Red with the heavy crossbow.
Ooh.
But it is Donut Kingdom.
A lot better played by Stuff But Tough. Just better in general, everything to be seen. Still gonna go to Donut Kingdom. That map control is really important, especially on a map like Classic.
Agreed.
There's not many tricks you can do to get away from people or to go to mid. Everything's very open. A lot of hits are gonna get taken. I think against a team like Donut Kingdom, you need something. You either need to rush them and hope to win a fight, or hold them back and go for something in mid.
Alright, now we will watch Donut Kingdom in their POV ground view.
As they have map point.
Yes, looking to close this out. Gonna go for
It
a
is their map pick,
1-2-1.
so it's a map they definitely should win.
Grey
Poison's
1000
not
gonna go
gonna
back
go
into
off.
their spawn, and Stuff But Tough are looking to push that left side with 3 people. A very patient response from Donut Kingdom.
Gamer Ethan
as
with
they are
the
not
fort.
pulling the trigger just yet, but Grey 1000 looks to peek, doesn't find anything, and decides
Eevee's
to
almost
back
into
up.
lava with an amazing levy.
And Readier is
Readier's
shot by
down.
Brunted across the way.
And here comes Donut
Here
Kingdom.
comes Donut Kingdom. They're looking to flush out Stuff But Tough as Kilku falls to Grey 1000. Donut Kingdom looking to collapse on these 2. Down goes Gamer Ethan, down goes Heather.
That's flawless.
And Brunted and Grey both with 2, and that is a flawless map.
Something I
Not
love about
flawless
Donut
map, a
Kingdom.
sweep for Donut
Yeah.
Kingdom. On their
Something I
mapping.
do love about Donut Kingdom is that first death sound is basically calling the cavalry. The moment one person on the other team dies, they just full send,
Yeah,
no matter what. They could have already lost a player, they just send it.
that's a
And
strat.
that's because they know they can win a lot of fights. They're a very aggressive team, and it gets them the win. They went 4-0 here, but we do have to go to Spaceship next,
Yeah, if
which is a lot less push happy
Yeah.
and a lot more strategy based.
Alright, Bikers locked in on top of it.
Gray and Brunted both getting 5 kills respectively.
Is the game
On that
done?
first map.
No, we are moving on to Spaceship. Tormood.
And if Stuff But Tiff wins this, we go to Villa, which is my favorite map.
W Villa.
It's simply a superior map.
Oh,
And while I like
Spaceship.
Spaceship's design, just like we were talking about
Yeah, so,
2 days ago, it's simple.
It's
Like the
simple.
design, really cool. The ways you could play this, very cool. The way you need to play this, there's one way to do it.
Spaceship is my personal favorite map. I just feel like it's
Boring at times.
It's so predictable.
In higher comp situations.
Yeah,
Now playing it on regular Battle Box, you get some interesting stuff.
yeah. We do see
There we go.
Gamer Ethan go up top. Gonna get
Eevee-
shot once, get shot twice. Does shoot Eevees, but
No
Eevees
heals.
finishes with a heal. No heal on the side of Stuff But Tough. And Eevees is gonna drop down. Readier's gonna get 2v1'd, taken out by
It is-
Brunted, and here they go for a
Yep.
collapse. Eevees gets Heather, and Eevees gets Kilku.
Call the cavalry the moment one person dies.
Donut
And they
Kingdom winners
collapse.
of 5 rounds in a row.
Trying to go for A at this rate.
They're trying to steal the division from Syndicate. But Syndicate also still has games, so. That whole division is, I wouldn't say that whole division, it's kind of a two-way race. Divine Rising are fighting for a wild card spot.
They really
Well,
are.
I guess there is
and,
no, you know,
and
there is no like,
they
first
fought
round.
and won for it yesterday, so they just have to keep that up.
I guess wild card spot isn't the right term because there's no first round bye, so there is no automatic, you know, divisional whatever,
Yeah, it's
quote unquote.
You're just
You're
looking
fighting
to
for
make
the 8
seeding.
seed,
Yeah,
maybe 7 seed, but you never know.
they would just like to make it. You know,
Exactly.
teams are in that middle range.
Grey 1000 gonna levy up this time. Gamer Ethan follows. Stuff But Tough
Gray
did
getting
get a shot
absolutely
onto
dropped.
Gray,
Ethan
and then
taking
Gamer Ethan
0
got a shot
damage.
as he levied up. So the pre-shot landed on Gray. Gamer Ethan levied up, got a shot on Gray, and was able to finish with the close range shot. Very well played by
Ethan-
Stuff But Tough.
Looking to do
As a
any sort of
team.
damage.
Eevee's gonna get shot. There is a numbers advantage. Cross My Peel is gonna heal Eevee's.
Beautiful heal.
There's Stuff But Tough. You have the numbers advantage here. You have the top advantage. You gotta be pushing this a little bit here. Readier's gonna get taken out by Brunted. Brunted looking to 1v2 over
Brunted
here.
gets
Does
2.
get 1.
Brunted
Does get
gets
3.
3.
Brunted on ace pace. Stuff But Tough. Eevee's
Eevee steals.
steals the ace from right in front of Brunted, and Stuff But Tough hand the round to them.
I can't say I saw that coming, but it was definitely a thought floating around in my head, and I didn't say it.
I mean, if you win that
'Cause I didn't
top, you
wanna
can't
cast
just
Sisters.
you can't just stay in spawn. You have to push. You have
You have
top
to support
advantage.
your teammates. Again,
That would have been a crazy
Brunted.
ace too. Like that would have been an insane ace.
yes.
Just
In
like
that
literally
situation,
1v3.
as Ethan, you see 3 teammates against an already low Brunted, you gotta go support there. You might still lose 1 or 2 people, but instead of it being a 1v3, you now have at least a 2v3.
Did us a no warm up. Hey, Red, lock in, bro. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily pin that round loss on Ethan. I would just pin it on
No, I'm
lack
not.
of
I'm just-
comms.
there's a whole bunch that goes into it.
Donut Kingdom is pushing in. Heather is down to Eevee's, but Readier does take out Gray. Taffel takes out Gamer Ethan up top, and is now a 2v3 for Kilku and Readier.
looking to
Eevee's
take
taken
this
out by
whole thing
Kilku. It's a
home.
2v2. Kilku jumps down, looking to recharge his bow. Ready gets a kill, and Suppa Tough. 2v1 Taffle. And
There
Kilku.
we go.
Kilku with
winning
2.
their first round, not getting full swept.
Kilku with 2, Red with 2. See what
That's
happens?
what we like to see about stuff about tough.
You play as a
I think-
team, it works. They just needed to play as a team in in round number 2, and they
It's something
had the opportunity to win.
Donut Kingdom that if you play as a team against Donut Kingdom, you have a much better chance because they're just going to rush no matter where they're at. So if they're off position and you're teamed up, you can easily have a chance at beating Donut Kingdom.
True.
I would debate not even going for top fight.
I don't know.
But-
That's like the biggest thing right now is debating whether going for top or not. I think okay, well, they're not going for top anyways. As
Yeah.
they fall
Yeah,
down and hand it to Donut Kingdom.
They only won 1 top 5 so far out of 3, and they didn't even win that round. So in a situation, and they're all split up too. So
Donut Kingdom.
Heather
Baffle.
down, ready or down.
Brunted drop crits, takes out
Ethan
Ethan
down.
after.
And there goes
Kilku shortly
Kilku.
falls. It's
flawless.
another 2k
And map point.
for Donut Kingdom. Map point, game point.
A time and tested strategy, just full sending the moment you have any sort of advantage. If you have any claims against that not being good strategy, Donut Kingdom is that strategy.
True.
If you just look at some of their past player stats, you see a lot of kills, but also a lot of deaths. And if that isn't a sign of, yeah, we're just going to go in now, we're just going to send it, I don't know what is a sign of that. With 0 intentions of filling regularly, now would be a good time for either team to try it.
Yeah. Down goes Kilku to Eevees. Didn't even get to see it before flying around, but Heather combos Eevees as Gamer
Little bit of a
Ethan falls to
trade.
Brunted. It's a 2v3 for Red and Heather. And Brunted immediately presses W to go in, but Heather is left alone. Put in a blender, she's down to Brunted. Red in a 1v3 with the crossbow. Looking for a 1v1 here, but Gray's going to drop down and take him out. And Donut
Yep,
Kingdom
That's going to be it.
are going to put a nice little bow on this game. As they
Brunted
take-
goes 8-1 on that map. Something else.
And Donut Kingdom are now
That was a
first
very
place
quick
in their
one.
division. It was a very quick one.
Nice,
Quite
easy.
fast.
To write home about, really.
Now, just Donut Kingdom just taking care of business. It's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
they had to. They locked in. They did it. They're gone. It's as simple as that.
That's wraps, you know.
Well, can we get a stats yap? Perfect timing, I reckon.
Here, let me change the game announcement from Suits now.
Let me
to
close out
Bikers
the
Brats.
prediction.
Here you go,
I
Bikers
can't.
Brats.
I bet in the prediction.
You
Did
get your
somebody
game
else
staff
close out the
points.
prediction?
I got you, fam.
I just threw 100 down on stuff but tough just to see what would happen.
One of these days, I'm gonna like accidentally cash out the wrong.
Close the wrong
team.
one.
Like I could just
I-
see that happening.
You think, but I usually don't worry about them. It's like, yep, this is the team that won. Click, click.
I don't know. I just see things weird sometimes. And I can't really do much to help that. It just kind of
Yeah,
happens.
that's fair. I just one click by biker, and then double check that it's the right team, and then I just send it. I don't know. It's one of those things I don't really worry about. If it happens, whoops. But
Type
I
shit.
politely ask everybody to put their points that they won on this one, and
Surely they
Gotta-
do that, right?
surely. Oh, 99% to 1. I thought it was a 50-50, guys. Come on.
70 Luna and Zenroll just cashing out big right now, you know?
Mm,
Surely.
I got a 5K in the bank. I'm chilling.
Alright, gang. Where are stats? Was there even a... Did we get a game sheet? I'm gonna be so
I
real.
don't know. Well, while you're looking for that, I can tell everybody next up we do have Impulse versus Snake Eyes, and that is a very, very important game for Snake Eyes. For Impulse, they pretty much have things locked down. Winning this would just lock it down even further. But for Snake Eyes, team that's 8-3 against teams that are 8-4, 9-3, 10-2, you're looking to stay in it because one loss could easily take you out when you're in that middle range.
You know, Snake Eyes is locked in. The team standings isn't updated.
Oh.
Snake Eyes is 9-5.
That would do it. Yeah, never mind. Then this
they're
next
fully
game
clinched.
isn't really as much important for funsies.
I mean, I don't know Snake Eyes' tiebreaker over like Mousetrap or Donut, so let's 10 win.
Ah,
10
for
and 5
funsies.
sounds a lot better than 9-6, but 9-6.
Yeah,
is
go in double digits.
tiebreaker. We're both okay. So you guys are clinched into the 7th seed, unless you win, and then I don't know if you guys beat Infrared. I have no idea. Anyway, I have no idea where this game sheet is, because it's again not on the homepage. Like, gang. It's everywhere but where it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it sounds like an IBL stat sheet.
Here we go. Don't DK versus ST. I assume that's it. Stuffed tough. Guys, why can't we just like be like, you know, why can't we just allow teams to have 3 letters in their name? Like, why can't we just let it say SBT? Like, that's allowed in every other esport.
Yeah.
We can make it say SBT. We're not sacrificing much by adding an extra letter, I'd say.
What do they have? SCBT?
It's just ST. Stuff tough.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, every sport in the history of sports usually uses just 3 letters.
Either 2 or 3, like, or like 100 Thieves uses they use 4. They use 100 and a T. Anyway, that's
I mean,
just a
go
pet
into-
peeve, you know.
I could easily go into the stat sheet and change everything to 3 letters, and it would just look so much better.
True.
Every team is very possible to make that happen.
All right, gang, we move on.
17
stats.
minutes until the next one.
We're gonna start with the losing team, Stuff But Tough. We will start with Karnak not playing 0-0. Gamer Ethan 2-9. Heather has a heart 2-9. Reddier 2-8. Kilku 4-8. And move on to Donut Kingdom. Blackshaw not playing 0-0. Gray 1000 6-4. Taffel 6-1. Eevees 9-3, and Brunted 13-2.